I'm Lee Toom. I'm head teacher at Abbey Road Primary School. It's a large suburban primary school just outside of Nottingham. We have 430 children on roll. The All Together programme gave us the opportunity to build on our strengths and enhance what was already happening in school. To receive the Gold Award for the All Together programme was just lovely. We were absolutely thrilled, and then it showed the impact that we'd had on children's wellbeing as a result of all of the work that had taken place.
We were really interested in getting involved in the All Together project because it would allow us to embed the anti-bullying message throughout the year and not just in the 1 week, in the anti-bullying week in November. We decided to have a look at lots of different initiatives. Some of those included notice boards in the hall. It's very visible for the children to see, especially at dinner time. Recently it was covering calming strategies if you were feeling a little bit stressed, a little bit worried. It had little cards you could take and it would give you some strategies to calm yourself down. We have playground buddies and we have reading buddies where the older children meet with the younger children to form positive relationships.
We now have a wellbeing council that really focuses on how the children are feeling, especially out on the playground.
Our job is to make sure everyone in our school is happy and gets on with each other.
We have done a variety of things through the years, such as mandala stones, care cards, and now our main focus, the question corner.
These are just the things we have focused on while being in the Wellbeing Council, as other people have been in the Wellbeing Council before us.
We have a school question box and it can be used by all the children in the school if they want to.
This is how it works. First, somebody puts their worry on a piece of paper without their name on it. Then they put it inside the question box.
Then the Wellbeing Council look at the questions and we try and resolve them as best as we can, and we either put them on the question corner board, either on Talk to Toby, Ask Ali or Poppy's page.
We have sports leaders that help children to stay active in a positive way in the playground.
Anti-bullying and sports leaders link because children can self-solve their problems and work as a team together.
One example of what I've done as a sports leader was once I saw a young boy who'd been left out by his friends, and I played with him and showed him that even if they've left you out of this game, you can still make it up to them and be friends again. So the next day I saw him playing happily with them.
The school council worked together to write a child-friendly version of the anti-bullying policy. We talked about anti-bullying so much in assemblies and in class and had always taken part in the anti-bullying week, but we felt as though in order to communicate that more successfully all the way through the year, it needed the children to also be involved, and they thought that if only they could write a booklet that could be shared and displayed around school, that would be one really key way that they could get involved in spreading the message. We need to make sure now that they're embedded further. So our buddying scheme, for example, where children are linked with a child from a different year group, that's still in its infancy, and we want to make sure that it doesn't lose its impact.
I think friendships across schools are important because you can play with different people each break and you can be supported by different people.
I think it's good to have another friend in a different part of school. Then if you don't have any friends in your class to play with, you can go and play with some other friends.
My top tip is, if someone is treating you badly, the best thing to do is ignore them and walk away. If you're still bothered by it, you should tell a trusted adult.
My top tips are, if you're having an argument, try and stop the argument by making a compromise. If you're feeling angry with someone, try and stay away from them for a few minutes, then come back and make a solution.
If you are feeling angry, then make sure you don't hurt anyone or destroy anything. Instead, run your hands under cold water and refresh yourself.
My top tip is, no matter what's going on, be friendly to everyone.
My top tip is, if someone's having a bad day, go and check if they're okay. And if they want to be left alone, then that's all right.
I'd say that the impact of the All Together programme, really it's affected our whole community, so the children are far more aware of all of the issues that we've been working on through their questionnaire at the beginning and end of the programme. They've really been able to see that we've listened to the things that they've said and we've tried our absolute best to respond to them. We've communicated this with parents through newsletters and also by posting things on the website. The most important thing that we've learned is to value the things that children say, giving them so many more opportunities to talk and really listening to what they have to say. It's unbelievable how much our practice has changed because of their ideas. The key piece of advice is listen to what the children say. They are just so clever.